Hello, 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 everybody. Give me just a second to swap music over to something hopefully a little bit more peppy. Uh, just as somber. I like it. I want you a little on edge when I'm streaming. You don't know if I'm about to, say a quirky little joke, draw some stuff for you fantastically because that's what I'm doing, or procrastinate for a couple of minutes because I realized I forgot to bring up Discord, which is literally how I do that. Yeah, my transfer over is very loud, and I cannot figure out how to make it quieter. So I'm very sorry about that, but it keeps you awake. It keeps you entertained, if you will, if that's what blasting out your eardrums is called nowadays. Yeah, it's very loud. I did not know about the noise until like 2 or 3 weeks ago, because no one ever said anything about it. It's been 2 years since I last streamed. Yeah, I didn't want to stream on Thanksgiving, because no offense, I didn't want y'all to have to leave. I didn't want you to have to leave your families for me, because I'm that important, you know? And then last week, my excuse for last week is I quite literally just forgot that it was a Thursday. And gotta be honest here, folks. I am an idiot, so I feel like that is a pretty good excuse for me, you know? So that was last week, the reason that I didn't stream then. But I am streaming now, and I have... I've got this. Kachow. So it's fairly good. I'm chilling. I'm ready for this. I'm surprised I got this notification. I think I said, like, mid-2020. Fair enough. I'm glad you got it, at least. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Again, maybe, for the first time. Since you're new here, and some other people might be new here too, welcome, Glen Glam. Let me tell you how this works. I just put a Discord link in the middle of the chat. If you want me to draw your OC for free or anything like that, feel free to send me a PM or put something in the art channel, or send me an email at drearyanddull@gmail.com, so that way I can draw that for you. Any single way I can get that for you, I just want to draw, because I feel like if I don't do this, I will never ever put pencil to paper, and it'll be awful. So, with that in mind, feel free to send those things to me. I'm 100% realizing I'm not going to get as many viewers as usual, because there is the Steam Game Awards going on right now, and I was reluctant to leave it to start streaming, so I do not expect anyone to leave it to watch me do that today. So I'm fully expecting to be a little back, which means I can spend more time on y'all's art. This is some of the stuff I drew today, or this week, for a project in school. We had to draw a food truck. I came up with an ice cream truck called Ice Cream for ice cream. It's fun, it's dandy, I like it. Some poses, fun, dandy, like it a lot. More poses when I thought that this wasn't working, because I had like no pressure, so I was just using my finger. It sucked, but it's fine, and I'm good, and I got it. It's been like a year. Ooh, welcome, welcome, not good at names. I appreciate that name, because I'm not good at names, and, I feel more at home. Then this is an amalgamation. Don't tell my teacher, but I forgot that I had an assignment, so I just kind of looked at other art pieces that I did, and did those again, because I forgot that an assignment happened. This is a commission. I'm not finished on the background, but honestly, my tutorial for sand is up, but I'm honestly pretty happy with how this is coming out. Let me turn on my brightness a little bit more, that way I can see a little bit. The colors are a little bit different, but I feel like this drow is coming along pretty good. The blood is being a pain in the butt, but the metal for the armor is coming out pretty good, and honestly, I'm chilling. This is one of my better art pieces. I've had a ton of trouble with the, y'all can really not see the detail I put on this, but, I put a ton of work into the... What's the word I'm looking for here? Not just making it flat colors. And I honestly feel like this came together pretty well. I've just got to finish the background, and then I'll be done with this piece. Ooh, I keep on glitching out. I don't really care about the Game Awards? Oh, that's pretty fair. I am literally just there, chilling, and hoping to see an announcement for a video game I really love. Here is a walk cycle I animated. And then here's another walk cycle I animated. And then, you're never gonna guess what. Here is the first walk cycle I animated, and it's really, really slow. And very choppy. But honestly, I'm really proud of this middle one. I feel like it's coming together pretty well. Obviously, it's gonna be a skeleton when it's done, so its proportions are not gonna be fantastic, but it's fine. It's fine. Says curse words. Oh, how dare you! That's awful! And welcome, welcome, Super Wolfie Cat. Ooh, I am just now getting notifications. Let me look at that. Right, we have from Radioactive Rat a few different characters. One is from a movie, the rest are OCs. Ooh, I really like your OC Vivian. I really like Vivian. That looks super cool. I'm not 100% sure how I will do this, so I might ask you a couple questions about Vivian, if you don't mind, but this is going pretty good. Where do I get free art? All you have to do to get free art is, well, you don't have to, but I would prefer if you subscribed and liked the video. Subtle hint, but you don't even have to do that. There's a link at the top of your chat. Follow that link to my Discord server, and send a few pictures of your OC. Now, I do only draw for about, 20-ish minutes per drawing, so it's not going to be, fully rendered or anything. But, I think for the price that it is, I feel like it's fairly decent. But I am going to try to get through as many art pieces as I can. I'm going to make I was going to do a squashed face since it's a little drippy. But I think I'm going to, instead of squashing the face down, I'm going to squash it more up, if that makes sense. Since yours is more chippy, I feel like that would fit my reference image a little bit more. There we go. I like drawing blood. Yeah, blood is very interesting. That and water, because I don't draw liquids all that often. They're kind of a pain in my butt, but it's fine, because the more I draw stuff that I'm not familiar with, or that I have a hard time with, the more I grow as an artist. So I like drawing difficult things. Because if you draw difficult things often enough, eventually that difficult thing won't be difficult anymore. It's kind of like when little 5-year-old me used to sneak into my older sister's room, and I'd steal her nightlight because she was terrified of the dark, and I was an awful kid. And I used to be like, oh yeah, it's fine, it makes you stronger. And then she'd be like, well, I'm gonna take your nightlight instead. And it was a vicious cycle, and it was great. And I totally don't hold a grudge, and she totally doesn't hold a grudge. It's fine, we're dandy. Eleanor, if you're watching this, I'm terrified. I sent you my OC, I hope you like it. Ooh, I will check that out, Glenn Glam. Thank you very much. Trying to do this eye kind of the way that this person has it. Ooh, that's not the right spot. Give me just a second, chat. I'm trying to do this a little faster than normal, but I also want to make it look adorable. I'm also having a lot of trouble with what I draw on. I'm gonna try and cover this up, chat, but I am going to have to get my iPad fixed eventually. I don't know if you can see the massive crack around the side of the screen. This thing right here is all shattered. Eventually, I'm going to have to get it fixed because it is really impeding my art right now. So I'm probably going to get that fixed this week or next week, whenever Christmas break goes on. And I'm ready for that, honestly. Because I've got more money now, and I can spend it on fixing my stupid mistakes from when I dropped this thing. Which was very stupid of me. But it's fine. I don't blame myself at all. It's fine. Ugh. Alright. How am I gonna do this? I think I'm gonna go for more of a catty eye, which I don't know how that will be, but we shall. Oh yeah, this is a whole lot more what I was going for with this. Alright. I'm talking more to myself right now, chat, than I am to you, and I apologize for that. But I like talking to myself. That's probably not something I should admit online. Just ignore that y'all heard that. I totally don't just enjoy the sound of my own voice. It's fine. Little thinner up top, and then we're good. Yeah, and that's another thing. My pressure for this has gone all whack, and I don't understand why. So if y'all know why my pressure for my Apple Pencil is just completely awful right now, I would very much appreciate it. I thought my Apple Pencil was broken, so I changed the I changed the little nub at the end, hoping that would fix it. It didn't, and so I'm hoping now that replacing the screen will fix it, and we'll see if that works. Shall we, chat? Or shall I and the people who say they're living in my walls find out? Together! One big happy wall family, you know? Dandy. Doesn't have a second eye. I knew that. I'm good. I'm chilling. Alright. Now we draw the center eye. We're gonna draw a little big, a little round. Scoopy. Scoop. Because it's an adorable little baby. We're gonna add some little inserts there. And we're gonna move it ever so slightly. So it's a little bit sharper. Here we go. Perfect. I like that. Alright. Now we just do the sludge coming out of the eyes. And the sludge dripping down this way. I don't know if it's tears or more sludge, and since it's not a blue, I'm going to call it sludge. But if it is tears, let me know, and I'll stop calling it sludge. I also need to inverse the eye colors real quick. But I'll do that after. I use my fingers for all my art. I am absolutely terrified of you, Bone. I don't want to over-exaggerate this, but I am absolutely gobsmacked and terrified by you right now. You point at me and say, "Hand me all your money." I'm giving you everything plus my birth certificate, you know? Expired milk? If you're months old expired milk, I am not even opening the refrigerator that you're in. I am shipping my refrigerator to the sun if I've got like 3-month-old expired milk. That does not sound fine and or dandy, alright? The dandy meters are not looking good, chat. Hate to say it. Hate to say it. Oh, chat. Also stuff that I realized that I didn't say that is kind of new, as it happened last week. And I forgot to stream, so y'all didn't find out about it, but I'll tell you now, just because. Chat, I recently applied for an internship for a video game company I really like. Actually, the same video game company that I'm really hoping to see their announcement on the Game Awards tonight. I really sound like I'm advertising for the Game Awards, but I promise, chat, I'm not being paid by them right now. This is just, like, my unhealthy obsession with everything video game. Where did my music go? There it went. Alright. Don't leave me alone. They'll figure out that I'm just talking nonsense. I'm gonna turn the music up, that way you can't focus on what I'm saying. There. Now I can't even focus on what I'm saying. Let's do this. I hope I get it too. I don't know if I will, but if I do, I'll be heading over to Europe over the summer, which will be pretty dope if I get it. And it'll be interesting. I really hope I get it. Which I know I'm just saying the same thing over and over, but I am a little stressed about it. I don't know what my chances are, but I know there are some people who know a lot more about video games than I do, and a lot more about art than I do that will almost certainly be applying. But I just hope that I can stand out somehow, right? I mean, my teacher... I explained to one of my art teachers that I really wanted to submit an internship application. He was like, alright, you're probably not going to get a response right off the bat. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, holding back, vicious sobbing. Oh, and he's like, no, it's not like that. It's just that so many great people, they're not going to respond. So the advice I got, which I thought was absolutely fantastic, was basically... just keep on sending them your internship application over and over and over again until they either respond and say you're hired, or you're not hired, or you have the wrong email address. Please, for the love of God, stop sending stuff to us. So I feel like that's the direction I'm going with, chat. I'm gonna stand out by being me, which means slightly obnoxious and over the top, but in a lovable way. Maybe. Perhaps. I ate my wall. You ate my wall! I read that incorrectly. Which, because I have several load-bearing walls, and I would prefer not to be covered with the several suitcases we have in the attic, and drywall. Please and thank you. I'll turn into a salad. I hate salads, but I appreciate the thought, Milk. I do. You don't know how long I've been waiting? Also, cheese. I use fingers for all my... Finger art people are terrifying. I nearly just threw my Apple Pencil at my computer, so I'm glad I didn't. My intelligence truly knows no bounds. Mwahahaha. I feel like my maniacal laughing is just very dramatic. I might have to tone down my dramaticism. Alright. There we go. I think I'm gonna pull the hair a little bit forward. Because I hate, with a capital H, I hate a lot of things. But foreheads, I cannot draw them. And I realize that that's something that I do wonkily, that I should probably fix, is my lack of forehead for characters, but, counter-argument, what is the point of forehead if I can just pull down their hair, you know? My bones are rattling. Rattle your bones, brother. I don't know why I went... I don't know why I went all Warhammer 40k there for like a split second, but hello, Sleepy Rat. Welcome, welcome. How dare you be late? I should condemn you to the worst crime there is. Having to listen to my voice. Mwahahaha. Ooh, or Valley Girl voice. Honestly, that's a punishment right there. But it's a fun one. It's a good punishment that is amazing and fantastic and glorious in every conceivable way. There we go. Alright. Stop, Jelly. No cannibalism on stream. I feel like that is the sentence I did not expect to say today, but, you know, cannibalism might be bad for your health. Who knows what the person you're eating has, or where they came from. What's things that moms say to their children? Don't play with your food, Jelly. Now I'm cool. Boom. I apologize and accept any and all punishment for my sin of being late to your amazing stream. You're not forgiven, but I understand. You're forgiven. I suppose I can accept your condolences. Oh, hardly hoity-hoity. Obnoxious voice. Alright. Let's do this. I messed with my round brush a little bit, so hopefully it works better than it did today. Oh god, I'm gonna hate this. I really cannot control how hard the brush is for this unless I'm almost crushing the nib, and I hate doing that to my poor little pencil. So I'm gonna do something that doesn't look fantastic and I don't do often. But I'm just gonna lasso tool it in and fix whatever I messed up on. Because seriously, I cannot control my apple hardness on this right now. And it's really annoying me. It's a pet peeve of mine that I cannot fix, and I don't know what the issue is. I don't know how I broke it in the first place, but it's fine. I'm not a rat. It's not cannibalism. God. I'm a jelly can. They're a rat. That's like a completely different species. Thank you. Honestly. Is my chat getting through? Yes, indeed it is. I'm sorry if I... Let me go back. Maybe I missed something that you said. Ooh, I did miss something. You had a video game programming class? Ooh, that's kind of cool. I'm hoping to do more of the art stuff for the video game thing, but I'm still kind of hyped for that. If you plan on taking that class, that sounds awesome. I hope you have a ton of fun with it. I'm gonna change the background color right now. Thank you, Mother Dreary, for your forgiveness. Mother Dreary. I cannot read. Give me a sec. I gotta stop the chat so I can actually read something right now. Thank you, Mother Dreary. I read it wrong again. Oh my gosh. Why do we keep on skipping? Thank you very much. I read it correctly this time. For your forgiveness, Mother Dreary. I will do better and try my best not to be late again. I don't know why I gave you such a hoity-toity voice, but it's fine. My voice for you continues changing. My boss for you is apparently what I said. I don't know. I feel a little dumb, but it's fine. Swoop. Alright. It's a little pinky, so we go over here. Alright. Looks good. Oh god, no. I'm terrified by one person that just entered the chat, but it's fine. I already told them about the internship, so you can't even start saying anything. You weren't, but it's fine. I have to say something to keep me entertained. Can I call you Danny Phantom, Sleepy Rat, or can I just call you Danny? Because I love Danny Phantom. Such a weird, awesome, very weird cartoon, you know? Alright. What am I doing right now? I gotta get the black background on this eye. And I'm just now realizing that my highlights don't really work. So I'm gonna have to go after that, because I'm an idiot. But it's fine, because I can make that look gorgeous. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I don't know how fantastic my art is going to be today, because I am really bugged out by this. It's drawing funkily on the screen, it keeps on clacking on the broken bits. I am going to get this fixed soon, though, so hopefully week after next I can be happy with some of the art I churn out, you know? Which, let's be honest, is never going to it's never going to happen. I will always hate something with the art that I draw. Because that is just what makes me an artist. Ugh. There we go. I don't even know if y'all can notice the things that are bugging me, but I promise it's bugging me a whole lot. This isn't just me being dramatic. Well, it might be. I don't really know, but I am being dramatic a ton, so if it's too dramatic, let me know, and I'll be even more dramatic, simply for, your inconvenience. But still, please let me know. Yes, I saw that TikTok. Mr. History stole the Brooklyn Bridge, like, 17 times, man. I know that. I said that to you first. So, haha, Lord, I don't know if I said it to you first, but we had a conversation about that guy, and how he made that entire program to determine how many things of SpaghettiOs it would take to write the Lord of the Rings trilogy. I'm aware. Mwahaha. No such thing. I shall be even more dramatic. I am working on an animation with Vivian. That sounds amazing. Fantastic. I approve. Lies and deception. No, not lies and deception. You're lying. You're Decepticon. Decepticon. Ba-dum-bum-bum. I know this is the wrong thing. Ugh. Alright. I have too many rot MTM. Is that I know that's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but I can't. Is that the one where the Leroy Jenkins meme is very prevalent with one of the characters that yells her name every single time she goes into combat? Leroy Jenkins. I approve. I've never seen, like, any of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle things, but I approve of that random lady and the fact that she has to shout her name every single time as a call out to Leroy Jenkins. I approve. Oh my gosh, he just charged in there. Leroy is amazing. Honestly, that was such a big thing for me when I was in, like, 5th grade. I used to shout that all the time. My mother hated it. Ooh, an obstacle course. That had to have been fun, though, right? I mean, like, what they have, like, barrels in the water and everything? Like, survive this, or perish in my trials, hero! I'd like to imagine that you're at a school for, like, heroes and everything. The sentient cheese is attacking. Who's what now? Is what happened? What? Sentient cheese? I feel like I missed a few chapters, Bone. I'm gonna be honest. I'm probably not gonna get any context for that, am I? I really don't think I am. Alright, I wish you luck, unless you are the sentient cheese, in which case, I wish you not luck, unless you want luck, in which case, sure. I have no clue where I was going with that, and I have no clue what the context for sentient cheese attacking is. But this chat always gets very nuts very early on, so I'm used to not understanding what's happening in my own chat, you know? I just kind of sit back, relax, and watch y'all talk about, like, cannibalism and SpaghettiOs, facts. It's fairly normal for me to have no idea what's happening. But it's fine, because I've got a Red Bull, and I've got music in the background, so I can just ignore you and talk about random things, like... Don't ratio me! Wait a second, I'm taking off one of my headphone little ears so I can look at you better. Don't ratio me! L plus ratio plus your mom. Oh... That was the single least sentence I can't even speak. That was so awful. I hated every single second of that. I'd like to, I'd like to apologize to my mom for having to be born. That sentence was so awful. Your mom jokes are clinically not funny, but they're also extremely humorous, and I love them, and I say them way too often. But I digress. Alright, now we just gotta get these flowers all fluked up, and add a little bit more goop to the goop. I think I'm gonna goop because... I'm going to goopizize the goop. Thank you. Get out my nonsensical words correctly, gosh dang it. And then... I'm gonna do the hair, but I feel like doing the goop first because it sounds more fun, so... I really don't have a reason for doing this first. I mean, it makes more sense to do it last since it's a little bit less important, I feel like. But with that being said, I did it anyway, so... Baba? If cheese is coming to kill me, will you eat the cheese? No, I'm a little terrified. The necro cheese is coming after me. The Necronomicon of cheese. Ooh, queso. My name is Detective Carlton Laster. Me gusta queso. Fun factoid for the only person in this chat that I know for a fact played Star Wars The Old Republic. Auric Jorgen, the first companion you get for the Trooper quest. And yes, this is specifically for you, Jack, so I hope you're still here. Hello, Remy the Rat! You are still here. You are still here. Elric Jorgen, I actually knew him before that video game. Because he is, A, in Knights of the Old Republic 2, as a couple of random characters, right? And B, more importantly, mans is Detective Carlton Lassiter from the hit TV show Psych, man. Such a good show. Such a good show. And I'm sitting there playing Star Wars, The Old Republic, the online game that I have literally really never talked to a single person in that game. I play it single player, despite the fact it's an MMO, and I play single player, right? So it's a little sad, but I digress. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, who is this Elric Jorgen fellow think he is? That's Carlton Lassiter! I was so hyped both times I figured out it was him. I mean, random guy sitting outside the Jedi Temple trying to scam me out of a couple of bucks? Oh, he's evil. Wait a second. He's Carlton Lassiter? Automatically, yes. Take my money, random scamming man. Dude, he's my whole childhood. There we go. That looks cute. Trooper, indeedy-do. I posted the animation in the Discord if you want to see it after the stream. Yeah, I'll check that out. Thank you. What program is this? Oh, I use Procreate. It's got a lot of good stuff on it. It's honestly one of my favorite programs. I've messed with a couple of art programs, which I can show off here. I messed with a lot of art programs. Clip Studio was decent, but I didn't really like it. It was... The brushes were very neat, but I just didn't like the way that some of them fit, and I didn't know how to change them. Flip-a-Clip was good, but it was also a problem with the brushes that I really didn't like. And Forger and Shapeyard, these two are 3D stuff, and they're actually pretty good. They're pretty decent for free 3D things. Procreate is the only software that I use that isn't free. I think it's $9. I could be wrong about that. It has been years since I bought it, but it's a one-time payment, and you get a ton of stuff. So honestly, I completely recommend it if you're thinking about buying something. It has 3D aspects. It's not like a full 3D program, but it's got 3D aspects, and it's got a ton of 2D stuff and 2D animation, and they're constantly trying to make it better, which I approve of. And right now, it seems like one of the better drawing apps. So if you're interested in drawing, I completely recommend it. Alright, let's scoop this out. Copy pasta. Boop. Boom. Alright. I feel like that's going to be everything for this character, so thank you very much to, I think this is 3 rats stacked, or radioactive rat, for letting me draw your character. It's super cute. I like it a lot. I'm actually kind of happy this came out super good. I was a little worried that it wouldn't be fantastic. I'm going to add one more detail, but if y'all would like me to draw your OC, feel free to send that to me now. I will be drawing these OCs for a little bit tonight. And yeah, I'll be sure to keep those in mind if I ever get an iPad or something. Yep, they're pretty good. I completely recommend them. So if you've got anything you would like me to draw, feel free to send that my way. Jury, there's a game called Matsuro Death Palette. I think you'd like it. Give me a second, let me look that up. I'm gonna look up Death Palette. Death Palette. Game. Alright, let's take a look at this real quick, shall I? Oh! It's, ooh, that's adorable. Hello. Hello, little knife-wielding little child. How are you today? I'll return your flame only when you paint me. She seems absolutely not lovely and not creepy at all. Ah! So I see. Interesting. A little bit of gore. I like that. What am I doing? I'm drawing. I completely forgot what I was doing for like a split second. I am not drawing your dead fish. No, I refuse. Tip, when you are killed, you die. I will not draw your dead dissected fish. Even though it is a little final. Give me a second. Gosh dang it. I'm drawing you one thing and that's it. Alright? Alright. Because he is kind of cute despite the fact he dead. Oh. Oof. Why am I putting effort into this? He's dead. Let me just do this for you real quick. What brush am I on? I kind of like it despite the fact I really hate it. Which I think can sum up, like, half of why I draw things. I really dislike art. I don't know why I do it so much, other than the fact I love it, you know? Yup. Scoopy. There we go. We got Timothy. He drawn. Good old Timmy boy. All hail. And little fishbone. Gloopy. There we go. That bone really does not make any sense where it's at, so I'm gonna move it. I'm gonna distort that bad boy. There we go. Perfection. Now I just gotta color him in, and then I will actually draw someone's OC. Please draw my OC. I'll send it to you in DMs. Alright, I will wait for that to pop in then. Oh, I just got it. Or I just got some notification. I'll check that out as soon as I color in this one. Mainly because I realized that it would be kind of fun to draw. And because I like humoring you. Sometimes. Alright, and it's a kind of brownish fish, so let me just get that. It's kind of brown. It's mostly just kind of bland. It is dead, though. I don't know why I'm making fun of this fish. Poor Timothy. Alright. You don't know! Hey you, you're finally awake. Heard you were trying to cross the border, right? I love the fact that, what was it, Goat Simulator? Just, like, completely made fun of that recently. That's hilarious. I love everything, single thing about that. Make it a little brighter, and then we just do his eyes, and we're done. Do blue-gray. There we go. And what do you know? The fish is done. Enjoy, Timothy. He's dead. R.I.P. You got dissected. Boom. Alright. Is that considered murder? Sorry, and Among Us eating a rat. Why do we have so many rat people? Ooh, I've got a thing. Alright, I'll actually draw someone after this. But, I will draw an Among Us character versus a horde of rats for you, because I find that funny. But then I will actually get back to drawing people's OCs, because this is not really what this is supposed to be about, but it's fine. Squinky. Little doodles don't matter much. I think I'm going to mess with the helmet a little bit more, because it's not really the expression I wanted to go for. Little exclamation mark there. There we go. Look at him. Look at him. And then the horde of rats that approach. We're going to draw them like this. The horde. He's the imposter, so he has got a knife, but there is a ton of them. Who will win? Make your guesses in the comments, and I will pick the funniest answer as the actual winner. So be funny. Alright. The horde of rats on one end, and the other 3 rats in a trench coat. 3 rats stacked. I'm gonna draw you. Boom. Bop, bop, bop. 3 rats. There we go. And what color Among Us character? I'm gonna go for... You're a red jelly can, so I'll go for that. Oh, this got creepy, which kind of makes sense. But I'm gonna go for a different shade of red. There we go. It's more of a pink, but it's fine. It makes the blood stand out a little bit more. And then the rats are gonna be mostly brown. There we go. Oh gosh dang it. Swoopy. The horde of rats approach. My art portfolio used to literally just be full of rats. I called it the rat bulb, and it was so good. I wish I had pictures of the horizontally spinning rats and everything. Unfortunately, I had to make it professional in order to hopefully get a job. Or anything, you know. But it's fine, because honestly, they're still looking good. Alright. We're good. And now, we will move on to... I got a message request. Who is this? Oh. Ooh, gorgeous. I have to accept DMs now, which is a little different for me. Ooh, what have we got here? We have JG, which looks adorable. I'll get started drawing that right about now. Let me scoop this down a little bit. That way the doodles are off to the side. See, there is always a lot of lore. I don't understand half the things that happen in my chat. I'm just here to draw, and y'all create your own cinematic universe. This looks great, by the way, Glenn Glam. This looks absolutely amazing. Alright, make this a little bigger. What am I on? Oh, I'm on 6 pencil. Alright. For a second, I was like, I don't think I'm on it, but I am. I don't know why I was slightly confused for that, but it's fine. We're gonna draw a slightly rounder face than I would normally draw, because I feel like this is more of a cutesy character. So we're gonna try and get a little bit of that cutesy vibe, a little bit of circles and squares in this bad boy. Alright, we're gonna... I don't know where the dot off to the side I made is, but it's fine. Drew is the only YouTuber whose chat has lore. That's right! And don't check other YouTubers, because they don't exist. It is only me. How many diseases do I have? For the rat stack, they at least gotta have the bubonic plague. The bubonic plague, if you will. Other YouTubers do not exist. It is simply me. And my weirdness. If I was the only YouTuber, YouTube would be such a dead site. I swear to gosh. Alright. We're gonna do it like this. And there we go. Well, if I was the only person, that'd be glorious. Wait! I need all y'all to sign a petition that says I'm the only YouTuber. Because that would be such an awful change. It would be hilarious. I love that. Whoosh. I drew that other eye really quickly. Am I right, chat? I'm so good at art. Ugh, compliment me, chat. I'm not saying you have to, but yes, you do, in fact, have to. Compliments? Oh, you're so sweet, you're so kind. Oh, thank you. I don't see any right now, but that's because it's a little bit behind, but it's fine. Whoa! I love... All of you are so sweet to me. I totally didn't, you know, like... I didn't threaten you, but I'm gonna say I totally didn't as, like, a... Did I? Wahaha! Other YouTubers like Jacksepticeye, Markiplier have character lore. Dreary has chat lore. I'm truly superior to Markiplier and the king of Irish YouTube, call me Kevin. So, you know, I completely understand you saying that. You know, it's fine, it's fine. Aggressively compliments you. You look like a person whose skull would survive a baseball bat. That's an aggressive compliment. I want aggressive compliments. That's a good one. You look like you wouldn't be easy to murder at all. Jelly, we'll meet again in the near future. Face me again, and it will be your first fatal error. Ooh, I got some real lore. The lore is heating up. Adrian coming at you with glitching. Ooh. You look like you do art amazingly. Thank you. Thank you, I'll take that. Beautiful compliments that I totally didn't make you say. Ooh, a bone character. Ooh, I'll have to draw that next. I'm actually drawing a bone character of my own for, what is it? Animation. My animation class. So I'm pretty interested in drawing that. I will have to draw that next. Ooh, Scorpy. I'm gonna make this a little smaller. I don't know why I'm messing with the size so much. There we go. I live for the applause, applause, applause. I live for the applause, applause. I'm also going to round out the face a little bit more because I feel like I made it a little too square. It looks kind of like a Roblox character. I wasn't going to say anything until I started drawing the mouth, and I was like, yeah, this is very Roblox. What type of mouth is that? There we go. Actually, we're gonna do it on the other side. Cause I've got friends on the other side. There we go. Yeah, especially with no nose, that very Roblox-like. Ooh. But I can fix it. Don't worry, chat. I gotcha. Alright, there we go. We're just going to make this a little smaller, that way it fits on the face a little bit more, and then we're going to mess with the face a little bit, so that way the nose I have just fixed doesn't fit on the face anymore. It's dandy, it's a great cycle. I approve. And if I approve, then that means there's obviously something wrong. Drew, you pick a character you want me to send you, Eclipse or Blood Moon. Ooh. Blood Moon sounds dope. I really like that. I really like that. Blood Moon? Ooh, I'm kind of wondering what type of OC is Blood Moon now. Is it a person? Is it a werewolf? Blood Moon would make sense for a werewolf because, you know, they're werewolves. So, now I'm really interested in figuring out which... Wait, tell me a little bit about each character. What is Eclipse and what is Blood Moon? Let me know. You can't just say pick one and give me nothing. Tell me. Tell me. I want to know. Tell me. I picked one and now I want to know more, you know? Drew, I'm sending a small bone... Where is my... I'm sending a small bone people to your house, plus cheese. Ooh, I approve. Thank you. What type of cheese is it? I only take cheese. Sorry for that cough. I only take cheese if it's 1,000 years old and very aged and goes with some lovely crackers. I do not take sharp cheddar. That's dumb, and it's for dumb people, and I am not dumb. I apologize for that. I had a thought. I was like, I could stop before this horrible voice comes out. And then I decided, no, if I have to suffer, y'all have to suffer. Gosh, my nose! Ugh! I clacked out of place, which makes it even itchier. But it's fine. Because it's fine. And I said it was, so it's dandy now. I realize I could very easily just draw this on the other side. But I'm very lazy. So I'm not going to. Which I feel like explains most of how I draw. I'm very lazy, so I'm gonna do something else, which will eventually just make my... which will eventually make my job harder. But it's fine. Just draw him? Yes, let me finish this up and I'll draw that for you right away. Alright, so we got 2 clacks coming down in front of the hair. A side clack on this side. Like this. There we go. And then a side on this. Poof. Poof. And then we just draw the little bunny ears coming up out of the top. Ooh, let me draw this on another layer. There you go. And I'm going to draw one little eye. We're going to draw the ears popping off on this side. And Poof, looks great. Alright. Now we just gotta color this bad boy and then we are done. Let me get this as well. Perfect. Alright. Let's make it black and let's get going. Alright. Now, I'm going to clarify this now. For those of you who are new, I cannot color pick photos because my reference image and the lovely art that you draw is not on my screen. It's on the computer that I'm actually streaming off of. Gosh dang it. And I have to pull that from... I'm just looking at the colors, which means that I'll try and get close. But if I'm a little off, it's because I can't just grab the color directly. So let's get going. Some rat popcorn. Does it have rats in it, or is it made by rats? Is it like French onion soup, where it's actually made with real French people? Or is it something else? There we go. Scoop, scoop. Scoop. Alright. Now we just do the bottom layer as a blue fluffy mask. There we go. Oh, what was that noise? Okay. Then a pink. And then the ends of her hair are dyed, so we gotta get that yellow on there. There we go. And there we go for this as well. Let me fix this up just a little bit, because the ears are really popping through and I don't want them to as much. There we go. Now let's get the off-white. I think I'm going to go with a off-blue-white for her hoodie. Gorgeous. Alright. There we go. We're gonna get a gray. For the eyes, and what color are the eyes? Are those brown? Alright, let's get some brown eyes on this bad boy. Ugh. Alright. Like this. There we go. And now let's get a darker color. And go over this. And we just fix it with, what brush was I on before? Nico Rule. And go over it like this. There we go. And a little blush, and then we're done. This is not the right color for blush. Oh my gosh, that's a purple. There we go. That's a little better. And we'll flush this out. Put it on. There we go. And good. We're just gonna add a little bit of swoopy on this bad boy. Gorge! I really like this. This is coming together really well, if I say so myself. And, in case you're wondering, I do. There we go. There we go. That looks really cute. I like it. I hope this is what you wanted for the OC. I'm gonna make the skin a little brighter because it is not coming through for y'all, the pigment at all. There we go. That looks better. Again, there is a little bit of a color difference on my screen and on y'all's screen, but it's not too much of a color difference. Skadoosh. Alright. I feel like that comes together pretty well. I really like that. Update on coming out to my mom on Thanksgiving. I chickened out. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Sleepy. I'm so sorry about that. Ooh, a hex code for the skin tone. I've never gotten that before. Do I have hex codes for this? I do not have... Ooh, wait, I do. Give me a second. I will put that hex tone in. C... E... C... 7... AA? Alright. Done. Alright, I have his exact skin hex tone. Oh my gosh. I've never gotten that before. That is very useful. Thank you very much. Let me draw this down. I don't need the skin tone right about now, but I will need that for later, so let me save it. There we go. Boop. And now, let me get to work. Let's get a bright red for the sketching color, and let's get going. Yes, or at least that's what I think they're called. I could be wrong, they could be called something completely different, but I'm gonna be honest and say that I really don't know. I just call them hex codes because I heard somebody else call them hex codes. Dad.
Hex usually means hexadecimal.
Yes,
16.
and that is exactly what the code thing was called, so thank you. It is, in fact,
hexadecimal.
Hexadecimal codes. I knew that off the top of my head, obviously. Hello, Popcorn Lord! Welcome, welcome!
Greetings, Dreary.
We have popcorn, everybody. It is officially a dreary stream. Woot woot. Can you give me a woot woot?
Woot! Woot! Love you, Dreary.
Love you. Alright, alright. So, let's get going, shall we? Dad, you having a good day? Someone asked how your day was.
Very busy.
You got it very busy. Lots of work as your answer. Popcorn Lord. He never stays to hear what y'all have to say, but I promise he appreciates it. Alright. Let's get going. Oh, gosh dang it. Okay. We're gonna go for... Actually, we're gonna go for a side view on this bad boy. Kinda because I feel like it. And I feel like that would be a really interesting view on this. Downward side. Am I on someone? I'm not. Alright. He doesn't have a bottom jaw from what I can see, so I'm gonna add like a lot of drool on him, which should be fun. Or maybe he has parts of a bottom jaw. But he mostly seems to have just like a crooked neck, which seems dope. I'm gonna add some of a bottom jaw. Like it's kind of melting off. It's not as far front as it should be. Ooh. Because he doesn't have bottom lips. And we're gonna start on his neck, which is real dope and twisting. Really sharp angles on that bad boy. There we go. And there we go. So we've got our basic shape for this horror boy down. Alright. Let's tone it down a little bit. It doesn't appear to have any hair or anything. So we're going to try and put as much detail as I can on the face. Squish this forward. Ah, Sing For Me. I'm gonna have to skip this one, because I don't know if it's copywritten, but it's a good song. Really good. You should totally listen to it if you haven't before. I don't think it's copywritten, but I'd rather not tempt fate. I get strikes for this way too often, you know? The door frame, the almighty. We're gonna go with, actually... Ooh, wait, no. Better idea. We're gonna go with one of my favorite things to draw. A fancy little nose bridge. Not much of a gap. We're gonna give it a little bit more of one. A little bit angry. Angry lines. Oh, angry lines we won't be able to see, so I'll have to add the little rivets up here. How far back does this go? Does his jaw go all the way back to this, to his back of the jaw? Or is it just for the mouthhole shape? Because I can't see the end of his jaw, so I am asking just a little bit, if you don't mind. Does it go all the way here? This is partially because I want to know, and partially because I want to eat popcorn, so does it stop at A, or does it stop at B? Please, take your time with your answer, because the song that's playing right now, or the song I told you to listen to? The song that's playing right now is Divinity Original Sin 2's main theme, and the song that was just playing was Sing For Me. Also, Divinity Original Sin 2. I think you can tell that I fairly enjoy Divinity Original Sin 2. Show me the moth persona when you're done. This is some really good popcorn. The perfect amount of seasoning and salts. Whatever you would like to do, Adrian, that sounds good to me. I am just eating popcorn, man. This is really good. I should not be eating it because it's going to make me really, really itchy. But it's fine. Because it's delicious. And I really don't care. It's so good. Woo! I like that. I like that. Have I drawn your moth persona before? I know I've drawn someone's moth persona. Give me a second to look for it. And bone, does it end at A? Does your jaw end at A, or does it end at B? I will wait for that answer, and I will erase this real quick. If I don't get an answer, I'll probably just put it at A. But I do have someone's moth persona, which I'm looking for really quickly, because I know I haven't drawn it that long ago. The moth thingamajig I drew. Where is that? Where is it? I've drawn some weird things. Well, I can't see it. I've drawn a couple. That's a persona, but it's not. Ooh, that one's good. I like that one. The left eye's a little wanky, but it's fine. Fairly good art. I cannot seem to find the persona I know I've drawn. It must be from a lot longer ago if I can't find it. Such is life. I have no clue where the thing I drew was, but it's fine. Let me get back to this. I do not see his response, so I'm just going to put it at B. Or at A, because I've got that line already drawn. But if they come back and they tell me opposite, that's completely fine. I will change the drawing. I am going to change it a little bit right now because I am realizing something. If I keep it like that, then I really won't be able to... Honestly, let's keep it like this. This is fine. Let's go. I don't have Uno. Who has Uno? No jaw? Gotcha. No jaw. I'll remove that. Let's add some little wisps where this combines with the rest of the face. Let's add some fairly slurpy effects from this. There we go. Slurpy, like he's constantly, like he's got a tongue or something and it's just kind of dripping constantly. That sounds gross. I drew a zombie forever ago. One of my favorite things about it was it didn't have a bottom jaw either. And his tongue was hanging out. And I was like, that is such a cool concept. I really like that. And it was really dope. I really liked it. In fact, I've got an OC that's kind of like that too. The bottom jaw was, or most of the bottom jaw was surgically removed to make room for a metal jaw instead. And I have the hex code, so let me bring this in. And so most of the upper jaw is still, all of the upper jaw is still there, but most of the bottom jaw is gone, except for some of the tongue, right? So I had to think about how would they do that, and how much would it affect them? A ton of stuff is done by the tongue, right? That you don't even really think about. Like speaking and stuff would be so much harder without a tongue. So I had to think of, or something. So I had to keep the tongue there. So I had to give her back a portion of her jaw. So that she could technically speak, even though it's not going to be easy, obviously. Part of her jaw's gone. Part of her lips are gone. It'd be a lot harder to speak. I think I'm going to go with much more yellow teeth. Or orange. Ooh, orangey teeth sound good. Kind of like they're rotting a little bit. Yes, that looks good. Alright. We're going to make them a lot more yellowy as they come down. Or orangey. Because the skin is kind of like a grayish yellow. I don't want to make it too yellow-y that it blends into the skin. So we're going to go with orange instead, since that's similar enough, but it's not exactly the same. Not motion, but we're gonna gauge blur this bad boy out. Squiloopa. There we go. That looks good. Tone that down slightly. Add a little bit of sketch, like it's riveting teeth, you know. Squaloopy. All right. Glurples. Alright, this is actually coming together pretty good. We add the gums in a little bit more. This will be a pretty dope character. Lord Remy. Dust is an adorable name. Whose name is Dust? Ooh! Whose name is Dust? I feel like I missed that one. But that Dust is an adorable name, gonna be honest. I'm assuming it's not someone in the chat. Instead, it's probably an OC, but whoever named their OC Dust, that's adorable. I love it. And now let's get some, like, kind of reddish green. The connecting gums. Which I'm going to tone down by a lot. It also has a lot of shadows around the eyes, so let's bring that down. Skloopy. Sklurple, scoop. Pure black? Yeah, it's a pure black. I think I'm not going to go pure black for this one, just so I can differentiate between this and my line art. Ooh, that's not what I wanted. But I am going to go for really, really close to black, or to full black. So it won't really matter anyways, but it's fine. We follow it up as it goes along. We're also going to add some shadows here. And the shadow here. There we go. I think I'm going to wrap it around a little bit more. Doesn't kind of seem like he's going around his head there. We just have to make a bump for where an earlobe or something would be if this thing had ears, which it don't. Alright. I have scented Blood Moon? Oh, you have sent Blood Moon. Expired milk, hello, hello. Alright. Honestly, this looks pretty dope. It's pretty funky looking. I like it. He's a monster. Roar. And this guy's getting attacked, and that's just a dead fish. Dead fish. Oi, yes, Bone. What can I do you for? Can I see you? Yes. Did you say something? Did I miss something? I probably did. Give me a second. Whenever someone says, "Can you read my chat?" it means that I completely forgot something. So let me go back a little bit. B. I can fix that. That's not too bad. I did not check the chat for a while, so my bad. Let me fix this. Shouldn't be too bad. Sklurples. Alright. We're gonna bring the jaw forward, like so. And we're gonna give it a little bit more of that bottom jaw action. Like so. A little bit of a stretch between the two areas. There we go. Not too hard of a fix. And we just kind of wrap it up a little bit more like it's a mouth. I think I'm going to use liquefied push on this. Oh, I need all the layers at once. Ooh. Did not mean to combine that down with the last one. Liquefied push. Ooh, too big. Gosh dang it. It should be easy, but I'm making it more difficult than it has to be. There we go. There we go. That looks cute. We just need to add a little bit more shading on this to make that look a little better, and we're good. Alright. Now we just add some of these to make it look a little more blended in and grounded. And then we're good. There we go. Is this more what you wanted? Or did you want a little bit of some bottom jaw? Because I know earlier the last time I looked, which granted was a little while before, you said that you didn't want any of the bottom jaw stuff, but I can add something if you changed your mind or if I misinterpreted something. But yeah. Can I draw Riley's redesign in the speed round? Of course I can. Just send it to me during the lightning round. I forgot that I was drawing it at an angle, so the little drippies are dripping straight down. Or aren't dripping straight down, so I am going to change that. But other than that, I'm honestly kind of proud with how this came out. There we go. What did I say about things that have lyrics? There we go. I don't like lyrical songs because I focus too much on the lyrics and not on what I'm actually supposed to be drawing. There we go. Gloopy and straight down. Alright, what are we doing now? Ooh, Blood Moon. Ooh, I see. It's a FNAF. What did I just say about things with lyrics? Oh my gosh. Dancing with the Source, I suppose. Ah, the battle theme that always gets played during one of the worst fights of that game. Fun. Worst fights of the game. Because of stupid NPCs being stupid. Also, Blood Moon is from the Sun and Moon show. Ooh, so I see. It's not an OC. It's someone else's. Okay, gotcha. Alright. Let's draw this bad boy. Shall we? We're gonna draw him kinda maniacally. I feel like that fits his aesthetic. There we go. I'm gonna turn his nose up just a little bit because I feel like it's a little snotty, a little snooty. There we go. go. Can I call Gremlin Greg? Indeedy do. Gremlin Gregaleg. I'm gonna move the eye just a tad. I can never get eyes to look right. They're always slightly off. That's one of my major complaints with my own work, is that the eyes are always slightly lazy. Alright. There we go, and let's get drawn this bad boy. A slightly lighter red, surrounded by a slightly darker red. There we go. Alright, that looks good. I think I'm gonna give it more saturation and slightly more brightness. The eyes are fairly dark though, so I think this color will suit that. There we go. And the eyes themselves are white, so let's do that. I think I'm going to go for an almost pure white. There we go. Then the mouth is the same color as the eyes. Gosh dang it. Then some yellows. There we go. Uh-oh. What was that? What was that? Give me just a second, chat. I have no idea what that was. I have no idea why my stream just randomly stopped. But it's fine. There we go, I'm back. Who won? Adrian won. Ooh, but Sleepy Rat did just start singing, Lady Gaga, so... right. There we go. We're gonna add some stuff at the bottom. And a little off-white cap. And a half black, half red cap. Alright. There we go. And the other half is black. There we go. Gorge. Oh, gosh dang it. Oh, never mind. I was like, I drew over it. No, I didn't. I just added a layer underneath. There we go. That's kind of cute. I like it, I like it. A squirrel. And now I'm just gonna add some flush to this bad boy, because he is slightly angry. So I need some flush. There we go. Gorgeous. Alright now, chat. I'm going to search for the next thing to draw. Oh, that's really cute, sweet angel. That's adorable. What have we got here? Alright. Give me just a second to look for one to draw. Sure, expired milk. Where'd you put yours? Or what's your Discord username? Ooh, on YouTube. Thank you for letting me know. Hashtag DrearyOC. Uh-oh. Markiplier posted something. You know for a fact it's gonna be nuts when it's just, like, 40 seconds long, so... Aha! Oh, you made a YouTube short. That's interesting. I didn't even know you could really do those. Alright. Let me draw a 9 for you really quickly. It's your profile picture. Alright. I will see if I can see your profile picture. The only problem is profile pictures have really awful resolution, so most of the time I really can't make out a whole lot, other than the basics. But I will look and see what I can find. Scorple. And before anyone asks, yes, this is a skateboard. I'm aware it doesn't look like a skateboard, but I make the rules around here, not you, so it's a skateboard. And he's an off-white, so let me get that going. There we go. I think I'm gonna make it a little bit more yellowy orange at the top and at the bottom. That way there's just a little pop of color in him. And he also has some color on his shades, so let me get that going. There we go. Little pop of color in there, little pop of color in there, and then I'm just gonna blend a darker blue around the bottom on one side, because this side has a little bit of darker blue pop on it. Gorge. And we just bring his glasses down and we're chilling. Not what I meant. Alright, now we're chilling. Good, alright. Thought that was an AirPod. It is, 9 from Battle for Dream Island, I believe. Give me just a second to pick this up. Alright. There we go. Save image as desktop. Let's see what my desktop image is that I have just saved. Ooh, yeah, I can try if you'd like. I'll I'll bring up a picture real quick, if I can, of my screen. Do I have anything like that? Give me a second. Let me... This is, all I see of your image, unfortunately. It is very blurry. I can try my best based off of this, but I might ask you for some details, considering I've got like 4 pixels to go off of. But it's fine. And I will try. Shall we? Alright. Try your best and it'll be good. Thank you. That's very kind of you. I appreciate you lying to me. That's very sweet. Alright. And this will probably be my final one before the lightning round. Which is basically just tell me stupid stuff to doodle. Or an OC that you really want to see get drawn really, really poorly, really, really quickly. And I do that for you. It's basically an excuse to not have to rush through drawings or not have to end streams early. And if you don't want your OC drawn for that, terribly sorry. But I can always draw stupid memes for you. Gosh dang it. Why do I suddenly have such a different size? Oh my gosh. I don't get my brushes right now at all. They're really messing with me. Thicker to thin. Alright. Let's see what we can do here. It's got some ears sticking out of the side. Like so. Cart this sideways slightly. It's got ears on the other side. There we go. We're just going to have a little corner of it sticking out like it is on the other one. And squoosh that down. I bet it's sitting on like a little box or something. With 2 little paws up on it. Whoop. A little wispy tail hanging out the side. And I think it's got a different patch of hair on the top of its head. Could be wrong about that though. We're just gonna have some little wispies hanging out. Curling around the side of the little flower that's around him. There we go. The orange is just shading, the green is a leaf. No mouth, just 2 lines for eyes. Ooh, thank you for explaining that. Thank you, thank you. Because I had taken that orange as hair patch. Thank you for explaining that it was just a little patch. Alright, thank you. I would have drawn that wrong. There you go. Little leaf. I am gonna mess with the sides, that way it's a little bit more squishy now. Alright. Swoosh. Add like chubby cheeks. Two lines for eyes. Alright. Thick. Thin. There we go. It looks a little sad, so I might flip it, but then it'll look angry. Maybe it's like begging for treats or something. I can deal with that. Little beggy for treat boy. That sounds cute. Got no mouth or nothing. It has got fat little cheeks, I can see that much. Has it got whiskers at all? I feel like that's something I should have asked sooner, but has it got whiskers? I'm gonna start coloring, and if the answer is yes, just let me know, and I'll draw that. Belize. Belize, listen, buh. But the yo-yo man kept rowing. There we go. Gorge. And the end of its tail is yellow too. I'm just going to make it a slightly different yellow. There we go. I don't really like that yellow, so I'm going to change it. Can I draw my OC? I DM'd it to you. I can do a little quick drawing. I'm nearly at the end of my streaming time, unfortunately. And I have a ton of popcorn to eat. And a ton of Red Bull to finish. But I can try to draw it in a lightning round if that's what you'd like. Alright, and it's got off-white petals. We're gonna go with an off-pink white. I'm gonna go completely underneath it. There we go. I'm gonna outsource the edges to be a little bit more pinky pink. Not enough that it really notices. Not enough that you can really notice, but enough that I know that I did more. Good. No, there we go. Let me add that green for that one leaf. And the red for its little outfit. There we go. Little red outfit for this bad boy, strawberry plant. Is it a pink? It's more of a pink outfit. There we go. Little white stripes. And some blush. Blush. There we go. Mother Jury, help. I do not want to wrap Belize. Oh, that's not you. Never mind. I was like, what does that mean? The orange is just shading. About 2 mouth fertile lines. Alright. Cute. I like it. This is coming together pretty nice. I hope you like it. I'm gonna add... what am I gonna do? I'm gonna add one little final piece, and then I think I'm gonna be done with this bad boy. And that final piece is to grab a yellow. Go like this. I promise it's not gonna look bad. I promise it's gonna be fairly decent. But it's gonna look a little icky right now. But... grab a couple of those. Gauge and blur that out. Grab overlay, I think will look fairly good. And floof. There we go. Just a little extra poof for those colors. Up at the top, that way it looks like there's a little hair shading. It doesn't change much, but I feel like it makes it just a little bit more vibrant. So I like it. And gorge. Hopefully you do too. It's actually so cute. I don't care. I don't care if I'm lying. You actually made my freaking night. I love it. Thank you so much, Expired Milk. Thank you. It's very sweet of you. And I've actually got whole 10-ish minutes to do my lightning rounds. I'm going to maneuver bedangle my OCs around a little bit. Or y'all's OCs, I should say. around just a smidge. That way I can draw a little bit more. Slurpee. Badoop. There we go. He fits there. Angry Moon fits there. And Cool Number with a skateboard fits there. Alright. I've bedangled y'all around. Ooh, you were covering that bad boy up. Let's scoot you around here. Actually, I can fit 9 under. There we go. That looks pretty good. I'm actually pretty pleased with how all these turned out. I'm not gonna lie. And shall we see what we've got? Ooh, someone said that they wanted me to draw Riley's design, if I remember correctly. So let me draw this updated version real quick for the lightning round. Skadoosh. Alright. BTW, Jerry, I sent my boy out. Alright, thank you, thank you. I will check that out. Give me just a second to do this lightning round, boyo. Alright. I have to do fast on the lightning round. I've only got 10 minutes, or I've only got 8 minutes now, so I've got to go as fast as inhumanly possible. Inhumanly? What does that mean? It means I'm a cheetah. Rar, rar. That's not funny, but it was the only thing I could think of. I meant to go humanly possible, but I messed up. Don't tell anybody, but I can actually make mistakes. Shocking! I know. Alright. Has he got eyes? He does, in fact, have eyes. Scoopy. Actually, we're gonna Scoopy this way, because it's easier. At the angle I chose. Scoopy, Scoopy. There you go, that smile. There we go. The signature, I am a dillweed smile. I love that. It's the best smile to give literally any of your characters. Swoopy, swoopy. There we go. Little X fadangle. And some further swoopage. There we go. I'm really excited because after the stream, I'm gonna finish checking out the Game Awards because I saw while I was checking out Remy the Rat's art that the Game Awards thing for Larian Studios, which I had been hoping to watch live, but I missed because I'm streaming, obviously, right? But I'm gonna check that out, and it'll be dope. How there are only 5 viewers? I don't post often. I really only stream occasionally. But it's cool. I'm actually pretty happy with 5 viewers. I might post more. I keep on saying that I'll post more, but then I never do because I'm lazy. But I actually kind of enjoy doing this. With more people, it gets a little stressful. So with fewer people, it's less stressed. I'll definitely do something to try and increase viewers in the near future, hopefully. Maybe over winter break, I'll actually record some videos. But until then, I'm actually pretty chilling with 5. I think I got like 10 at one point today, which is pretty good, pretty good. What do I got? Let's make this a little darker on one side. There we go. And there we go. Oh gosh dang it. Oh, no, honestly not as big of a problem as I was worrying. Alright, that looks pretty good. The other side is a lighter purple. So let's grab this and start drawing. There we go. Looks gorgeous. And we just gotta color in the horn and the eyes and we're good. Rory! Zelda! Hush hush! There we go. Eye 1. Eye 2. Mouth. And then brown and white. Zelda! I don't know what she's barking at. I think she probably just wants to go outside to bark at the neighbor's dog. But... Alright, that's a fairly good doodle. Let's grab... Ooh, the boyo! I actually just drew that one. I'm good. I'm heckin' good. Who let the people vote? Let the people vote. Alright, everyone gets to pick a winner, and then I will pick if y'all are correct or not. Have I got one more thing for y'all to draw? Dewey streams are pretty small, but they're amazing and ancient, and that's why there isn't a lot of people. Ouch! You saying I'm old? Ouch! That's a lot hurtful, my guy. I haven't really got anything else for the lightning rounds. That might be it for you guys today. But I was called old, so I'm chilling. That will be it for today. Thank you everybody so much for joining me on today's stream. I'm honestly pretty glad with how this turned out. I have my outro playing as the replay starts in the background. I do streams like this all the time, so if you haven't gotten your OC drawn or you want to see your OC drawn another way, I do this stuff every Thursday around 8, I believe is when I start streaming. And I would be more than willing to see all y'all next week. So, yeah. That will probably be all for today. Y'all be good people. I'm gonna skim through the rest of this since I was hoping that this would go by a little faster. Thank you everybody so much for joining me. Hopefully I will see you more later, I guess. Adios, my bros. Zelda, what are you barking at? Yeah, I ain't seeing anything else to draw. I guess that'll be it. Have fun. Turn down your volume, because the Switch is really loud. That's my warning. Yes, that was a Dead Meat reference. I stole his outro because I completely forgot that mine existed. I don't even think I have an outro. Do I? It's been too long since I actually recorded a video that I completely forgot. Dead Meat is great. You should check him out if you like horror. Adios.